الرحام والصلوا والناس النيام تدخل الجنة بالسلام أخيكم تحية من عند الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Salam.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Assalatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Rabbi sahli sadri wa yassirli amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. First of all, let's thanks to our God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us His mercies and blessing until we can attend our seminar for today. Salawat and salam always be for Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the darkness, from Jahiliyah to Islamiyah, till we know Iman, Islam, and Ihsan. To begin our session today, let me share a short pantun for you. Patah galah di dalam perahu, perahu mudik ke hulu sungai. Ilmu ditadah penuh bersungguh, moga berkat sepanjang hari. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, welcome to the CPS Unified Research Methodology Sharing Series, featuring today's topic, Generative AI in Postgraduate Research. I'm Johan Faris, your MC for this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, artificial intelligence continues to reshape the landscape of modern research. Generative AI is now one of the most important tools in academic writing, data analysis, and innovative research development. Today's session aims to explore the potential of AI in postgraduate work, ethical and effective methodology, and how AI enhance the quality of research. It's my honor to introduce to you all distinguished speaker for today, Professor Dr. Akram Khedher from KICT IIUM Gombak campus. Professor Akram is widely known for his expertise in artificial intelligence and technological system development. With that, I kindly invite Professor Dr. Akram Khedher to present his session. Professor, the floor is yours. Please be welcome.
Okay, thank you very much, Brother Johan, for this briefing. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. First of all, I would like to thank the organizing committee of this program for arranging this seminar, the Postgraduate Unified Research Methodology series. It is an honor to be part of this initiative and to share insight on generative AI in postgraduate research. So today, inshallah, we are going to explore some new tips, new information for some of you. Maybe some others are very expertise in this domain, but we will try our best to learn from each other and to share some useful information, inshallah. So without any further ado, I will start sharing my screen, and you may ask any question in the chat area. So inshallah later on, Brother Johan will summarize the questions at the end of the session. Please allow me to share the screen. So inshallah, we are going to have maybe around maybe 1 hour or less lecture. After that, we move to a Q&A session and discussion. Okay, so I think now my screen is visible to all of you. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I would like to start my presentation with following hadiths. There are few hadiths of the Prophet ﷺ when he used the available tools in his time for teaching and learning and education and da'wah. For example, one of the hadith when he used the pebbles, the stone, and place one down and place another in front of him and throw the third one. This is one hadith. Another hadith was when he drew a line with his hand and so on. So Prophet ﷺ used the available tools during his time for da'wah purpose, for education purpose, for teaching and learning. What about for now? Nowadays, we have thousands of tools. AI is a tool. We should use this tool for education, for teaching and learning, for researching, for empowering our ummah. So this is my starting point. What is AI? From Wikipedia, artificial intelligence is the capability of computational system to perform tasks typically associated with a human intelligence. So basically, we try to make the system think like a human being, such as learning, reasoning, problem solving, perception, and decision making. It is a field of research in computer science. This is part of computer science. So what is the difference between AI and a traditional computer program? In the past, the computer program need a specific and very detailed instruction. Should be very correct and very detailed. So we provide data, we provide model, the system will produce a result. In AI is different method. In AI, we provide a data with some expected result or with some result. The system will produce the model first. Will try to understand how this result were generated and produce a model and then make use of this model to generate a new data, a new result. This is how AI work. So AI is not a new. The first time artificial intelligence used in 1950. So 75 years ago. And there were a lot of development in this 75 years ago. Recently, after ChatGPT was released, the people realized the importance of artificial intelligence. They realize how good and what we can do with AI. But maybe you may ask a question, why just now AI became so important? Actually, because of the data. We need to have a huge data to train the system. This is the new. This is what is available nowadays. 20 years ago, 30 years ago, we don't have such a huge data to train the system. Just now, we have a huge data to train the system. So just now, the data become available. Besides that, of course, the very fast computer processing, the GPU, we are able to train the huge data. So this is the reason why ChatGPT released very late. So huge data from all different resources. Imagine in YouTube we have 500 hours in 60 seconds, 16 million texts written in internet in 60 seconds, in 1 minute, 347,000 tweets in Twitter, 66,000 photos in Instagram, 5.9 million search in Google, 231 million emails sent in 1 minute, 4.3 million snap. So you can imagine how the data is huge nowadays. But for your information, all data available nowadays is in a text form. For example, lecture converted to text. But what about the tone of the speaker? Sometimes he speak loudly, sometimes he use the body language. This one yet to be recorded. So we are still in the first process, first step in AI era. This is in Google Trends. I search in Google Trends about artificial intelligence. In last 20 years, we can see that just in 2022, the AI becoming very important, and people start searching about AI. What is AI? So this is show us the 20 years of Google search engine about artificial intelligence. Generative AI, generative artificial intelligence, also based on Wikipedia, is a subfield of artificial intelligence that use generative models to produce text, image, videos, audio, software code, or other form of data. These models learn the underlying pattern and structure of their training data and use them to produce new data, something entirely new. How generative AI works? So generative AI, like ChatGPT, like Gemini, and others, generative AI work by training on large datasets, including images, text, audio, or any other form of data, and then use that training data to generate new content, something new. It uses machine learning techniques such as deep learning, neural networks, and reinforcement learning to learn pattern, structures, and features from the training data, and then use that knowledge to create new content, novel content. So how AI can contribute to education? Inshallah, my lecture, this is theory based for 15 minutes. After that, we move to some practical tips. How AI can help and can contribute to education. Number one, in personalized learning. So you know our capabilities are different. So AI can develop new contents based on your capability, personalized contents for you. AI can create intelligent tutoring system. So is a assistant system for you. You can ask about the translation or about pronunciation, or can suggest something suitable for you. Also, adaptive assessment and feedback. Immediate feedback, immediate assessment, and can find the weaknesses, can find the mistake, and can provide a correction and fast feedback for learners. Enhance engagement through gamification. especially children, they learn while playing. So they play and learn. So gamification is very good for, especially for children, for everyone actually. So AI can help, can create gamification lessons. Impressive learning with augmented reality and virtual reality, especially in some fields that they need a simulation. So augmented reality and virtual reality is very important in the labs and in some critical places. Language learning and translation. Also, AI can help. So in after a few years from now, you don't need to learn a new language. You can speak by use your mother language, and the second party will listen based on their own language. Support for special need education. Some people, they need to repeat once, twice, three, four, five times. Some others, they prefer to listen, to read, to engage, to write, and so on. Improve accessibility to different type of data. 24/7 access to learning resources. Creating dynamic content. Virtual teaching assistant. Predictive analytics for student success. Career guidance and mentorship. So what is the suitable career for you? Suitable specialization for students. So many students, they don't know their capabilities and their intelligence. They need such system to advise them about their capabilities. Support for teachers, professional development, automated administrative task, the system from registration until grading, plagiarism detection and academic integrity. This is also, now we can check the similarity, we can check the plagiarism. Collaboration and communication tools is also can suggest a topic for you, can suggest papers or research, or researcher can suggest researcher who work in the same area, or suggest papers for you based on your research, based on your field. Institutional decision support, global learning opportunities, or regardless to your place and your position. What about in research? In research specifically, AI can help in literature review. Literature review definitely need huge efforts by researcher. We will see now also some tools can help in literature review. Smart data collection and analysis. Collecting of data is not that easy. Now many systems can help to collect the data, your data while visiting a website, while interacting with system, while engagement in any educational tools, including of ChatGPT. So all data are recorded and collected and analyzed. AI for summarizing research papers. If you want to summarize by yourself, definitely can, but it takes very long time. So AI can help. Idea and topic generation. Generate and suggest ideas, suggest topics for you, suggest some research directions for you. AI can help a lot. Improving writing and grammar checking and corrections. This is also, AI can help a lot in this regard. Automated referencing and citation. The referencing in different format can be done by AI, and citation of different work in correctly. We also can do by ourselves. When I did my master and PhD and a lot of publications, I did the references manually, one by one, and check and make sure that this is a correct and the page number and so on. Nowadays, AI can help a lot. AI for visual charts and graphs visualize the data, like what Power BI can do. You have a huge data, you want to visualize and reporting and like a dashboard system. Plagiarism and similarity checking, very important, especially for postgraduate. AI can help to find the similarity and like turn it in and other system. Organize research management, organizing in general, AI can help a lot also for research organization and research management. Now I want to start some tools and system to discuss about and to show some examples. Uh, as usual, the most popular and the most maybe used tool is ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is a generative AI chatbot developed by OpenAI and released in November 2022. Is currently used version 5 model, generative pre-trained transformer. I think I will you have experience. I think I'm sure that you have experience with this system, so I don't really need to show you. This is another system, Gemini. Some people call it Gemini, but actually the correct pronunciation is Gemini. Gemini is a generative artificial intelligence system developed by Google. The first release was in December 2023. It used the Gemini family of models designed for advanced reasoning, text generation, and multimodal task. It's very similar to ChatGPT. You can ask a question or write whatever prompt, and they will respond based on your question and prompt. I just want to give you some tips of using generative AI. To get the best answer, to get very accurate and very powerful answer, be clear and specific in your prompt. For example, write about renewable energy. So you see here, it's very direct question. Also, break task into smaller steps. For example, when you write in ChatGPT and others, example of the prompt, list 5 recent papers on social energy storage. You see here we specify how many we want, 5. We want a list, not a text, not a paragraph. So it's better to provide very specific and clear and very direct prompt. Provide context. Example, I am writing a literature review on machine learning methods for medical image analysis. So you provide context first. After that, you ask the question. Summarize the main trends and challenges. So you can see here, we provide the context first. After that, we ask the question to the system, because the system now know that your field, what you are trying to do, what's your objective, and what is your data you have, the methods you want to use. Use role-based prompt. For example, act as a research supervisor in computer science and critique this abstract for clarity, novelty, and methodology. So now you see we ask very specific question. We do not say evaluate this abstract, that's it. But we evaluate from supervisor perspective. Critic this, not only evaluate, because if you write evaluate, we'll find a lot of strength and good thing. Maybe you are not looking for this, you are looking for weaknesses. So you said critic this abstract. So we'll focus more on the weaknesses, on the issues. Start your prompt with, before you start, ask me any clarifying question, because many times our prompt is not clear, confusing, sometimes confusing the system. So that's why the result sometimes is not that very accurate and not very direct and not very suitable. So you ask the system when you write the prompt, before you write your prompt, write this sentence. Before you start, ask me any clarifying question. If my prompt is not clear, ask me any clarification. So just write something like this. The system will ask you, do you mean like this? Because many times for me, when I provide guideline for a project and assignment for my student, many times the student ask me question about the guideline. I realize that my guideline was not very clear. That's why they are asking a lot of questions. Is it like this or like this? Sometimes I miss something very important things. So it's very normal. Sometimes we write a question, we write the prompts, but actually it's not clear. So it's better to ask the system to clarify if there is something confusing, something not clear. So write this one, you will notice how the system responds. Okay, so now another system that I want to uh, highlight about, which is Ansari Chat. Ansari Chat is an Islamic-based AI chatbot, something similar to ChatGPT, but Islamic-based. Because ChatGPT, they try always to generate a new text. So sometimes when you ask about verses of Quran, when you ask about Hadith, sometimes if you don't check the verses of Quran, sometimes there is a mistake. There is sometimes combining two verses together or ending the verse of Quran by different word. So for example, the end by, let us say, the verse end by al-muflihun, they change it to al-mu'minun, and you don't realize. So although nowadays the new version of ChatGPT is much better than the previous versions, but you need to double check. This Ansari chat is Islamic based. I want you to try ansari.chat. And you will notice the difference when you ask about something Islamic-based research and so on. And for example, here when I ask about maqasid al-sharia, when I ask about maqasid, the system provided me a lot of information about maqasid al-sharia and provided many references and from Islamic resources and discuss about this topic and issue the citation and so on, which is very useful, especially for student and researcher in reveal knowledge. Another system also similar to Ansari, Usul AI, usul.ai. This Usul, so they have a huge database, Islamic-based books and references. For example, 320 documents related to Quran science, 1,294 documents related to Hadith science, and so on. So they train the data based on Islamic references. So that's why the data is the answer is different from other AI. So, for example, they can show you the difference between four madhab. They can compare between different views, different Islamic views, and they can, and so on. So you will notice the difference, and you will notice like you are asking Muslim scholars. So this is also another tool that you need to use. For example, I ask the system about zakat on trading. They define and what is this scope, zakat on trading, and they provided evidence from Quran and Sunnah. I just ask very simple prompt, and they provided the evidence supporting uh, the zakat on trading, and they provided also the condition for zakat on trading. They provided the calculation and payment and some practical example. So it's like a teacher on Islamic revealed knowledge, like Muslim scholars providing good discussion and good comparison. So this is another good source for researcher and postgraduate students uh, who need to refer to Islamic sources. So this one is different from general AI system. The general AI system like ChatGPT and Gemini, it trained based on any data, any references from internet. So this data, it may be biased in some extent. So for us as a Muslim, I mean, in terms of Islamic information and Islamic perspective. So this is another system I want you to try. There's no time to go through the system and search by all of us and find the answer, but I want you to go through by yourself and check the difference. Another system called the Islam.chat. The Islam.chat are also provided in a WhatsApp number. This WhatsApp number is if you send a message, WhatsApp message to this number, they will respond to your question. This one basically and mainly for da'wah. Especially for non-Muslim who want to find information about Islam, or who has a question or has some confusing, maybe some Muslim, but they have some questions that are not clear for them. So this system is specifically for da'wah. The Islam.chat. So the Islam.chat, please try it also, or try this WhatsApp number, and you will find the system is providing information specifically for da'wah, and based on your religion, based on your belief, based on your ideology, they provide the answer and make the response very clear, because they train based on a huge database of resources and question and answer for making da'wah for non-Muslim. So beside this number, there is another system called Al-Bayan. This one is specifically for serving the Quran and search in the Quran. Quran.chat. Quran.chat, this system is you can search in the Quran based on your own language. You know, we have many search engine for Quran, but you need to specifically write the correct word, correct verse. Otherwise, they cannot find for you. But if you search for your own language, so this system can help. You can search based on your own language, Quran.chat. So you ask, for example, how many times this word was repeated in the Quran? In which verse? In which surah? Is there any surah has this word as well as this word? But not this, not about this, for example. So you can create a question, long question, and the system search for you in the Quran. And this one also trained based on Islamic resources and also good because we are, Islamization is our foundation in IIUM. So all students, not only student in Revel knowledge, need it, but all other students, they may need to support their research by finding suitable verses of Quran and Hadith. So those systems are very suitable for you. Another system, Humane. This one is released by Saudi Arabia, provided in Arabic and English. It's something similar to ChatGPT, as well as Fanar, this one by Qatar. So Qatar provided this system and called Fanar. So you also please try it and chat with Fanar. You will see it's good to compare between these systems. You can do a research by comparing. You ask same question to ChatGPT, to Fanar, to Human, to Ansari, to Usul, and ask the same question and see the compare between the answer, between the response, between the result. Ask different questions. Some question is very critical, or ask about some try to ask about some, for example, zakat for a specific condition and so on, and check the answer and compare. So work with AI, but don't depend on it fully. This is my message. So I am showing many tools, many AI tools, but please, when you work with AI, don't depend so much on AI. You try to use your own intellect, you make your own decision. In many times in our research, we need to generate photos. So photos also can be generated by AI, many systems. This is example by Canva. Canva can generate AI for you. For example, I wrote to the system, I need a photo for kids enjoying masjid environment. So they generated some photos for me based on my prompt. Of course, when you include whatever and any images from AI system, please refer to the system and write that this image was generated by AI. Don't claim that this is your own, please. So this is another system that can generate photos. So of course here I am just generating a normal photo, but for you, you can explain to the system what do you need specifically, and the system will generate something suitable for you. Another system, which is the data exploration, knowledge mapping. This studio.albos.org can create a knowledge mapping. You can create a question, create prompt, and for example, what is the generative AI? So the system will respond, and then from that response, the system will suggest a few sub category or sub questions that you may choose, and you may click Or you may write another question based on that, the first prompt, the first question you inserted, you can write the second, third, fourth, so the system will generate knowledge mapping, which is needed sometime for education, for teaching and learning, for teachers, and to teach students in different methods. Another system that I want to highlight about is Not GPT. This Not GPT can summarize a lecture or video for you. What you need to do is to insert the domain name, domain URL uh, for, for YouTube or for whatever video available in the internet. The system will convert the lecture to text, from voice to text. And then they will, in the second, you can see here in details, in the first minute, in the second minute, third minute. So sometimes easier for us to read the text and to convert the lecture to text. And also the system will summarize it for you and create a lot of things for you, like mind mapping and other functions and services. This is an example. Another example, also by the same system. The lecture was in Arabic, but they summarize very perfectly. They convert it to text and summarize and did a lot of services. So this is another system, because we need some time to convert the video lecture to text and make use of it in our research. Let AI help with the heavy work, but keep the thinking yours. So, for example, converting the lecture to text is a heavy work. The system can did for you in a second. So, but keep the thinking yours. You are the one who should judge and make the decision, and don't rely so much, and don't let AI think for you. So another system, Notebook LM. Notebooklm.google.com. This is under Google. Is another system. Also, this system has a lot of functions, a lot of services. You can upload many documents together, up to 50, and they will summarize overall. All documents will be summarized for you and will generate mind mapping, and will generate also voice, message, voice conversion, chatting. You can also chat with the system verbally, and talk to the system and interfere the dialogue and ask whatever question. So you can chat verbally with the system and ask a question. The system will respond to you verbally based on your question. This system is under Google. We will try, if we have time, maybe we can run some of the system and show how to make use of it. Consensus is another system. This one is specifically for literature review. We are all need to do a literature review always in all our papers and our thesis and dissertation. We always need to do literature review. So this consensus is good system for you. It's a new breed for academic search engine, powered by AI, grounded in science. Find the best paper while getting instant insight, because the normal generative AI may create and generate fake references for you. That's why you need to make sure that the reference exist. When you search in ChatGPT, they may write reference which is not exist in reality. But this system, the references and the citation is very accurate because they search within the papers available in the domain. So for example, here you can choose the features and so on. Here I wrote my prompt, and then they found papers, articles available in the internet, and they summarize each one for me. They wrote some very short summary for each one of them, and then they summarize overall, and they summarize with references. This is a correct reference and accurate, and you can refer to the reference, which paper and what is this paper about. You can check by yourself about the references and make sure that the reference is available. And also they link with the related search and so on. So this is another tool is suitable for literature review. This is some features in this tool. But remember, AI is a tool to support you, not to replace you. Please don't copy and paste. This tool, as you can see, is very beneficial. It's very helpful. It's very supportive. But you need to make sure that you are the one who do the job. So let the tool support you. But at the end, you need to read by yourself, you need to check by yourself, and you need to decide by yourself whether this reference is suitable or not, whether this reference is good to be included or no, and read what is the system summarize for you, and you may agree or disagree or add more information or remove whatever. Another system that I want to share with you, which is the connected papers. This is also used in the literature review, is a knowledge map system. Connected papers is a website that provide a tool for exploring and visualizing academic papers and their relationship. This system connects between papers based on the references and citation and show you the link. What is this system about? This is some details from the system. I just copy the description, and you can read it from the system. The system. So now I search for my. I wrote a question, my prompt. So provided some result, some papers, also related to my prompt, related to my question, and with some information about citation, how many papers cited this reference, how many references available, and so on. You also can download the paper if the paper is available in open access, and many other services you can do with this system. And the beauty of this system, they connect between papers, so you can see the gap, that there is a gap between this research and that research. So this is good for you to find your own research. So, and also they summarize the paper, and they create some comparison and some, they list the papers, title and authors and years and citation and references based on your search, based on your prompt. So now, as you can see, this is another tool which is very helpful for literature review and related works. So this is an example, educational technology. They provided some useful information and some summaries and so on. AI gives suggestion, you make the decision. Please remember that this papers, this provided by the system, is a suggestion from the tool, but you are the one who need to make the decision whether this paper is really relevant to me. This connection between papers is valid or not. So we need to make our own decision.
Yeah, yeah.
Please, can you please mute yourself, Brother Muhsin? Please mute. Okay. So this is what I want to comment. Okay, another system, which is also another useful system, this Coolboot. Coolboot, actually this Coolboot was available before ChatGPT. I was using this system some time ago because the system is very useful and they use AI methods by summarizing and prephrasing and grammar corrections like Grammarly. Grammarly also is another AI tools, was available long time ago. Many other system actually they use AI tools like Turnitin, like Grammarly, like this one also, grammar and prephrasing, Coolboot. But of course, I want to mention that many of these systems need sign in and you need to register, and some of them they provide uh, free services for limited free services. So this one I'm not here to promote any system or to ask you to register and pay. Some other system, especially for Google-based system, because if you use your IIUM account, you can use a lot of services for free. So Coolboot is a writing and prephrasing tool that use AI to help users rewrite and prephrase text to improve clarity and so on. Too many functions in this tool beside prephrasing and grammar check, plagiarism check, and AI detector, and summaries and so on, translation and so on. For example, I put the text and I prephrase simple or standard, or I want the text to be more formal or more academic or more, I expand the text or I shorten the text. So the system will do for me, make it more academic, more natural, more formal. The system can help. So I am not going to read one by one what's the change between academic and formal, but I notice this is how the system do. I put one of the paragraph that I generated by ChatGPT to Coolboot, and they found that the similarity is zero. Definitely, because this was generated by AI, so the similarity is zero. But when I check the AI detectors, they found that 100% of text is likely AI generated. So that means you need to you need to be aware. Don't copy and paste from ChatGPT again and again. This system is created to help you, not to replace you. So don't rely on them and copy and paste, because the system who generated the text for you is also able to detect whether this is AI based or not. There are many AI detector system available in the internet. You can check by yourself, Zero, GPT, and other system. Besides Turnitin, also nowadays they provide AI detector. So that means you need to be careful. AI can assist, but integrity comes from you. So please don't claim that this is your own write-up, this is your own data, if it is not. Another chat doc, another system called chat PDF. This system you can chat with the system, chat with the document. You upload the document, you upload the file. This one, I uploaded the PDF file. The system will summarize what is this paper, and then you can discuss, you can chat with the paper. Chat with the paper. What is in you? What you are trying to do? What is this formula about? What is this figure about? What is in you? What's the problem that you are trying to solve? So you chat with the document, chat with the file, upload the file, and start making dialogue between you and the document. So here I ask a question: what are the key findings here? Please summarize the method used in the paper. And please always remember that responsible research means checking everything AI produce. So this is our responsibility as a Muslim, as IIUM researcher, that always we need to check the integrity and to be honest. Some other systems, very fast, like this one, speech to text. Speech to text, convert your voice to text. Can be in Arabic or English, of course, this is the language, or Malay, or your own mother language. Basically, I am always use this system when I evaluate student thesis and project. The writing of the report take long time from me. So by using the system, I check the report and I mention paragraph 2 need to be corrected. The second line, there is a mistake. This word need to be changed. So last time used to take long time from me to write the report. The finding the mistake and the error is something, and writing the report take double time, because you need to write details. Figure 1, paragraph 2, the second line, this word has a typos. So now I just speak to the system, and the system will convert my voice to text. So you also can use it when you review papers, when you review books or whatever references. You just speak to the system. This paper is trying to do this. This paper summarize whatever you speak, the system will convert to text, which is also useful for researcher. In the opposite way, text to speech, there is another system, many other systems. Actually, I am selecting one system for you, but if you search in the internet, there are many. So this one is in the opposite. If you have a text, if you have a book, you want to convert the text to a speech, to dialogue, to podcast. So this system is useful for you. You can choose even the speaker, whether male or female, and from which accent. For example, you choose your own country accent, so the accent will be generated for you. So it's used for when needed. Kahubi, this is another system. This system is specifically for research. I will try to stop here because almost 1 hour. So this system provide a lot of tools for example, for converting meeting to 2-minute, response to email, suggest survey question, analyze interview, for example, suggest interview question, plan my lesson, for example, suggest a title, plan my study, and summarize this. And you can see research question, research gap, and write abstract, and so on. So the system can do a lot of things. For example, here I wrote find idea for a new research. My research is about this topic. So they suggested a few titles for me, and then I choose one of them. The system wrote simple proposal for me with a research question, with a qualitative and quantitative, and some questions for interview and so on. But we again and again, AI help you think better, not think for you. So please remember this, because don't allow system to take over. You should always use the system as a tool. As I started when I started my lecture, AI as a tool. Besides that, slide generators, for example, this Gamma apps can create slides for you. You can give a topic and generate some slides for you, PowerPoint slides, presentation. So easier for you to generate, slides. So when needed, there are many other tools. I will not go through one by one. But definitely a lot of good tools available in the internet. So please, you can search, you can find a lot of useful information by yourself. But we should not forget that something that AI may create hallucination. Hallucination, based on Wikipedia, is a response generated by AI which contains false or misleading information presented as a fact. So you ask a question, who is the first president of Pakistan? They give you someone is 100% wrong. This one called hallucination, when it provides some information. Of course, AI system, you should not ask a question for a specific question that need very accurate result. When you ask about, give me a suggestion, suggest for me, very accurate, very perfect. But when you ask, who is the first author of, who is the first president, who is the author of this book, they may generate some answer which is 100% not correct. So beside hallucination, there are a lot of other issues and challenges like bias and fairnesses, because the AI need a huge data to train. So if the data itself is not correct, if the data itself is biased, so the result will definitely be biased. This is another issue. Another thing about sustainability and cost. This data need a huge processing, need a power. What about the privacy and security? What you search in ChatGPT, if you by default, the system will make use of it as an input to train more system and more data and so on. So that means you may find your data somewhere else. Leak of transparency. When you search for whatever question, and then you write the question again, you will get different answer. You ask again, you will get different answer. So there's no standard answer, every time different. So how the system work? We cannot expect what's the answer, what is the result. We don't know 100% what the answer will be. Accountability and responsibility. Who is responsible for the mistake generated by AI? So it's another issue. Over reliance. When you depend a lot, when you rely a lot on AI, it's a create different issue with you. Job displacement. Now many people are losing their jobs because AI can do a lot of automation and can create even the coding, the system. In the future, you can ask the system to create system for you. I need a system for managing my class, with this condition 1, 2, 3, they generate the entire system, a fully system based on your request. Ethical use of different system, intellectual property and copyright issue. This is another different challenges that when somebody claim that this is their own answer, their own content. There is one book published recently. The first author is Henry Kissinger. You may know this author before he passed away. This is the 56th Secretary of State and received the Nobel Prize. So he wrote a book with other authors about the age of AI. This one 2 years ago. The book explores how AI is reshaping human knowledge and society. The highlight AI's transformative impact on decision making, need responsible AI guideline for the benefit of humanity. This is the conclusion of the book. This is one of the best seller book in Amazon. So we should not ignore and forget our human intelligence, ability to learn a new concept or a new idea, not like AI system. AI system need a huge database to analyze, but a human being can generate an idea from one scenario, you can give a conclusion. Ability to form ideas that are not presented before. Not like AI. AI is simulate what's available. Ability to integrate information from all sense, from your air, from your eyes, from your touch, which is yet to be available by AI system. So this is, we should not forget about our human intelligence. That's why there is another book is published last year, 2024, The Singularity. This also one of the top and best seller book in Amazon as well as in New York Times. The top most popular and famous author in artificial intelligence. This author in his book is trying to say that we need to integrate between a human intelligence and artificial intelligence. We should integrate together. And this book also mentioned that AI will reach a human level intelligence by 2029. So the book also discussed the concept of merging human intelligence with artificial intelligence to enhance cognitive and physical capability. Also discussed some ethical and philosophical issues. So finally, Islamic ethical framework for AI. AI application should enhance, not compromise the objective of Sharia, maqasid al-Sharia. Ethical guidelines rooted in Islamic principle demand transparency, fairness, and accountability in AI system. Importantly, AI must remain a servant, not a master. It is a tool to assist the scholar, not to assume their role. That's why when I started my lecture with 2 hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, and I mentioned the AI as a tool, AI to serve us, not to replace us. So the AI, we should make use of it to help the human being and to help our society and our ummah. Thank you very much. I stop here, and if you have any question, you feel free to ask. We have a few more minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prof, for the insightful presentation. Okay, I will open the floor for Q&A session. Anyone want to ask to the Prof? And actually, we have some question here, Prof, in the chat box. Okay, for the first question from Imran Khan, I have question on how we can verify that the content produced by AI is accurate.
Uh, Okay. Of course, until now, there is no such system that can give evidence to you that the generated AI is 100% accurate. You need to check by yourself. So this is the idea. That's why until now, all the developer of AI cannot avoid the hallucination. The hallucination is possible that until now. So maybe the next generation of AI system will be more accurate. But until now, there is a possibility for hallucination. There's a possibility the content is not correct.
Okay, for the next question, how the use of AI for research purpose may prohibited?
Uh, I did not really understand the question. Maybe Umran Khan can ask verbally what is the meaning, or if you can explain to me.
Yes, Brother Imran Khan, are you there? Okay, or we proceed to the for the next question, including of AI paraphrasing text in thesis is legal or illegal?
Is like any other plagiarism. So you need to cite, you may mention, except of the language, because the language, because the thesis also you can give, you can send your thesis to proofreading, to somebody to improve the language. So in terms of language-wise, the system can help you to correct the language and can improve the language. So the language-wise is acceptable, but generating some text and figure and so on, you need to cite properly.
Yes, I think brother Shasha.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can ask.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you. You're presenting a very insightful materials here. So for my question is, uh, in between this, all of the AI, actually, I want to use one or two platforms. So you can suggest which one is the best, because lot of AI platform, people are sometimes is under the puzzle. That's why if I ask you one or two or three, I can complete my purpose as a researcher. So which one is the best? Thank you. So far you understand.
This actually, the question uh, like before AI system, before AI tools, when we have many system used in analyzing of data, like Amos and SPSS, which one is the best? So the same question you can raise now. My very simple answer, if you are familiar with one system and the system is good enough to do your research, just to proceed. Don't waste your time looking for more and more system. Whatever you are familiar with, whatever can do the job, just do it, because the tool is a tool to help you. So don't waste your time searching for many tools. Just make use of whatever you know. For example, from 20 years ago, we used to have many photo editor. So which one is easy for you to use? Which one is familiar with? So just make use of this system to edit your photo, to create your photo. That's it. No need to learn two systems. They can do, both can do the same job. So this is my answer. But I show different tools for a specific purpose. So what is your purpose? For example, not all system can produce coding. For example, programming coding. Not all system can provide, can generate a video or a podcast. Uh, so, uh, so that's why we need some time to use the right tool in the right place. It's good to know. So when you need it, you can refer to it and make use of it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Prof. Next, I would like
Great,
invite
great, great,
Brother
Dr.
Malik.
Assalamu'alaikum. I'm very happy to listen to all the discussion. One thing which was coming in my mind that I had made my points, I had gathered all the information, and with the help of I had generated a full text. Now, that text, when I will check that text on the AI, like is this AI generated or not? The AI, the one AI checker will say that that is AI generated, but all the points are mine. How you would consider this generation? For this, I need your say on it, please.
Yes, if the text is very direct, the most probably the AI tool will consider AI generated text. So you need to have some human touch. You make your language from your heart. You will notice that something else. But anyway, I agree with you. Even actually the system, some system they said 30% AI detection, some other they said more or less, some other 70% for the same text. Anyway, until now, there is no such policy because there is no evidence. So if this is your own text, just proceed regardless to what AI said, because there is nobody can prove that your text is AI generated. If you are sure that this is your own, just go ahead and publish it and don't worry about it.
Yes, the idea is mine, the points are mine, but I had taken the assistance. Okay, please compose all ideas. Like I have generated about 5 to 10 points. I asked the AI generator that write in a good way, how in like impactful way, and AI is helping me to gather or to establish all my ideas into a paragraph or two. Points are mine, ideas are mine, but because the words are AI words and the AI checker will say that is 100% AI. Okay, I'm changing it, some of the words, some of the sentences, and I'm reducing the AI till 65% or till 50%. But it cannot be possible for me to completely move into zero. Because if I'm writing, maybe I'm not a good writer. My words are not like simple words, not really good influential words, not academic words sometimes. So this is why I'm taking help of AI to compose it. So my point is, if I'm reducing the AI with little changes in anything like some grammatical changes or some sentence structure, till what percentage would be acceptable?
I understand actually, and this is the issue for AI detector system. Uh, Anyway, as I told you, ignore what the AI said because there is no evidence that you generated the text entirely from AI. Basically, brother, you try to uh, use AI to improve the language, not to think on your behalf. If you make it as a tool to correct the error and to improve the language, I don't think there is a problem, but otherwise we need to cite, like any other citation, we need to cite AI tools. So don't worry, brother. What I can see that since you are very confident with your work, with your idea, just to proceed because all AI detector system are estimating and no evidence, so they are not accurate 100%. Just ignore.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Okay, next I would like to invite Brother Mohsin.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah.
Thanks, Prof. It was a very great lecture. Yes, I'm doing the research. My PhD is on the generative AI. And my question is, how does the generative AI can build a knowledge? And especially for those, like you're trying to mention, you keep repeating, like you need to check. That means you need to have a prior knowledge of what you are searching. So how does this generative AI can build a knowledge of something that maybe you are a bit familiar with, and then you just want to expand it? So that means you haven't had a prior knowledge of it, but then you are going in depth of what you are searching based on the prompt or based on what you are discussing with the AI.
Yes, this is how AI work, because they have a huge database. Like somebody who read a few 100 million books definitely will be very knowledgeable. This is the AI system. They analyze a huge database. That's why they can come out with a lot of ideas, a lot of suggestion, a lot of information based on the huge database provided and analyzed by them. So, but when you ask about specific question, who is the author of this book? Who is the first scholar in this domain? The data here, it may not be verified, it may not be accurate, so we need to double check by ourselves. So until now, there is no such system can guarantee 100%. You need to check, double check by yourself. If the system provided references, this is very good. So you can check the reference very fast. You can just click the link and make sure that the reference is available and the citation is correct. Otherwise, don't rely on the fact. The suggested ideas very useful, but the facts is not yet. Okay.
Okay, next I would like to invite Brother Abdul Samad.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, brother. You unmute that, brother. You have to.
Yeah, can you listen me?
Yeah, we are listening you.
Okay. Okay, great. Actually, Professor, I'm from IBF, and my thesis is on Modarba, and this thesis is based on my own experience for last 8 years, and now I am here for my PhD program. So my question is that I know exactly what I want to, because I have this success story, and I'm just telling my friend now that I have started in 2018 with let's say $300 by registering the company, and now after 7 years, my all businesses under Modarba arrangement is the worth of around $10 million. So this is because this product is beautiful product, and this is the
What is the question,
product.
brother Abdul Samad? The question.
This is the part of the question. I want to tell you that my concept of Modarba is not that I'm reading from my books and taking the example from other. This is one of the experience what I'm going through from this. Now, my question is that when I use this AI, the original thoughts and the thoughts with experience is mine, and the AI is just helping me to shape up according to the requirement of the PhD, academia. So how does it stands if I use AI in this context?
Yes, thank you very much. Of course, since you are doing mudaraba in Islamic finance, the tools that provided at the beginning, like Usul and Ansari, is very suitable for you because they will rely on Islamic references, and they will definitely give you very useful information related to your question. So you try to make use of them. Again, my answer, if the idea is yours and you use the system for improving your language, the grammar, and the correcting your typos, there is no problem, and the system is considered like a Grammarly, like pre-phrasing. So the tool here is like a language editor. So which is no problem at all. Even before ChatGPT, before AI, the student used to send their thesis for proofreading. So now you have tool to help you to correct your language. So there is no issue with using the tools for correcting the language. So don't worry. So since the idea is yours, go ahead.
Okay, I think this one the last one. Okay, I would like to invite Rizky.
Assalamualaikum, Prof. Thank you very much for a very insightful sharing. I would like to ask regarding the use of AI in generating the image. So I'm designing a module. Can I use the AI to generate the image, and I put it in my module, and just cite like this picture is generated by AI. Is it like okay? Is there any problem with the copyright?
No, there is very okay. Don't worry because your idea, and sometimes actually the system is unable to generate a correct image. We need to ask again and again, modify this one, don't include this one. But as you mentioned, you just cite this system. This image was created by this tool, by, for example, Canva, and there is no any problem.
Okay, Prof. I will pick one question from the chat box. Okay, the last question. Are all these tools free? If not, could you recommend a few paid one that are really impactful and worth to use?
Okay, most of them are not free. They have a limited free version. When you register free, you can make use of them for free for a certain level. After that, you need to pay most of them. But what's related to Google, because Google provide a lot of services to educators for free. So if you use IIUM account to log in to Google services, you will find a lot of free tools. So this is the first answer. The second answer, maybe this cool boot, it's paid. If you find it useful, you may register for it because they provide some useful information for a researcher. But of course, you try to utilize the free one first. Because when you register, they provide you some limited free access. Just utilize first. If you think that the system is useful and you are benefiting from it, just the amount is considered very small comparing to the benefit you get from it. Anyway, I'm not promoting any, and there are many free tools, so make use of them. This ChatGPT, Gemini, and Usul and Ansari, all of them are free. But if you use so much, so they may have a limited access. You need to wait for for 24 hours or whatever period of time. After that, you need to access again, something like this. Anyway, you try to make use of the free one first after that. Of course, for some people who work with images, for example, every time they need to create a podcast or images, not like student, you need to maybe to create very limited number of images, so you can just utilize the free one. But for those companies, they every day they need 100. So for them, definitely they need to register and pay. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Prof. Okay, as we come to the end of today's session, I would like to deliver the last pantun for you all. Petang redup, bayu bertiup, langit jingga menghantar pergi. Ilmu hidup biar dikutip, jadi bekalan setiap hari. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of CPS and PGSS, I would like to express our deepest appreciation to all of participants and especially to Professor Dr. Akram for his valuable sharing for today. Thank you for joining us for today. Wishing everyone success in your research journey. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.